Hi, welcome to another typology interview. We have here Rose from Holland. How's it going?
Hi, how are you? Great.
Yeah. So tell me, how did you get into typology, Rose?
Um, I think it was a few years ago when just a friend sent me the link to the 16 personalities test, and I had fun for a while, taking tests, having others take the test and read their profiles and everything. It didn't go much further
Right.
until one point, I think I started reading up on Myers-Briggs and like the functions. Um, yeah, and then it wasn't like I wasn't hugely into it. It was just like every once in a while I would read about it, and leave it and come back, leave it, come back, kind of like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Um, and then at one point I discovered that Dave Superpower's YouTube channel. Um, and I really liked his videos, but it had been inactive for like 5 years. So
Right. Yeah.
I think this was like 2 years ago or something.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, when it had been like he had a lot of old videos, but like nothing new. So I kept hoping he would post new videos, but he didn't until at one point he there was the 2018 like
Yeah. Yeah.
channel trailer or something.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was really excited.
Cool.
And yeah,
What
and then
type did you think you were?
um, I used to get ESFJ on the test.
ESFJ. Okay.
ESFJ, yeah. Um,
Wow. Okay.
and I thought the description, like I recognize myself in the description of the profile.
Right.
So for a long time I thought it was that, but yeah.
Interesting. And then what did you type yourself when you started OP?
um yeah, well, when you started and you haven't gotten your type yet, when you haven't
Right.
got
Yeah.
your type yet, well, at least I went in with the idea like I'm probably something else in the profiles,
Okay.
um, but you compare it like, to because it's the only thing you have to compare it to. So um I think I try to see like what I was trying to see is like ESFJ or not, or so like lead FI or not, like or I mean lead FE or not,
Right.
um SI or not, and I think I really thought I was an EJ, and I really believed also lead FE. And
Okay.
then I could have gone with ENFJ or like ESFJ. I didn't really like the middle functions weren't really like I didn't really care
Right.
that
Right.
much. But I really
So
saw
lead
lead FE.
FE.
Yeah,
Okay. Interesting.
thought yeah.
Okay.
Um, and then I at one point I really thought like I was kind of hitting a wall with like up. I felt it would be, I really had to know my own type in order to like know more and like understand it better. Um, so then I decided to sending a typing video.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got back a type. Did you get back the lead FE?
No, no.
No. Interesting.
Actually, when I
EJ?
when I was yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Wow. Okay.
so when I was making the video already, I made it in two parts, like one part and then another part like two weeks later. But I wanted to like there were parts where I didn't say anything, so I wanted to cut them out. So I had watched my own video for uh, like quite a few
Oh,
times, and then at one point I saw myself saying something like literally like I don't know what these people are doing, but I'm just trying to make it work for everybody. And then I
right.
was like, it kind of like hit me like, oh wait, it might be TE. So at that point I wasn't sure anymore because I still see myself as a really emotional person. So
Okay.
I didn't know what to think. So
Right.
I could have at that point I just thought, okay, FE or I mean EJ and nothing else. Like I didn't know.
Right. Right. Interesting. And then so was SI also your second function or
No,
no? NE?
no, and
No. NI. Okay.
yeah. So it was
Wow.
kind of I thought FE, SI, NE, TI,
Right. So you
and
got
I
it.
was like,
Yeah. You got the
I
EJ
guess
right, but you got all of your functions wrong.
right, yeah, yeah,
Right. But
exactly.
you got the exact temperament right because like you're the classic EJ, not even the jumper, right? So you got that
Oh
perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just the
Yeah.
function's completely backwards. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get your animals right too, or?
I didn't know my animals.
Right. Okay.
Like I had no idea. I told them in the typing video, like, whatever it is, I don't think sleep first and I don't think blast last.
Right.
And that was right. So,
Yeah.
um,
Right.
but
So
yeah,
you
that
blast
I kind
first,
of knew.
and then
Yeah,
you go from there to play or sleep.
play.
Play. Okay. And then you go to sleep or consume.
No, sleep. Blast, play,
Sleep.
sleep.
So then how? Okay. So you just told me you were doing a master's. So how are you doing a master's with no consume or like low consume?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do
It's
you not read books? Do you not sit in class? How do you do it?
um. Oh my god, this is really confrontational. No, yeah,
Sorry. Yeah.
no, it's funny. I sit in class, but I don't pay attention. I read only half the material. I hope no one from my master's program sees it. Oh my
Right.
god, yeah. Um, so they say like with Blast, it's it's easy to get started. Like
Right.
Blast Play should be a type that's easy to get started, but I'm really slow to get started. I never get started with projects because in university, it's getting started means starting by consume, right?
Oh,
And I
okay.
never,
Yeah. Yeah.
like I don't want to do that. So yeah, it's hard.
So you notice that it's last though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I totally
Wow.
believe it.
So you really
Yeah.
struggle with it then.
Yeah. What I'm trying to kind of work my way around it by so whenever we have to do a project, I or like study for an exam, I try to get like I gather people and we like study together. Like
With the
we look
play.
at each other. Yeah. Yeah. And it's
Right.
really working. It's really
Good job.
good. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, consume less. That's it can be hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you started practicing with it more now that you've been typed and now that you realize that you need the practice or?
Yeah. I to be honest, I haven't started I'm
Right.
practicing, but I'm more aware of it. So
Right.
I decided I'm going to read more books, and I downloaded an ebook.
Wow.
Um, and yeah, I try to just be aware when it happens that like okay, yeah, what I'm doing now is consume less. Like I don't want to do this because I'm consume less. Like watch
Right.
movies, read books, stuff like that. Yeah.
And you're aware that you don't want to do it because of that, and then you can sort of get over it because of that, or because you're aware?
Sometimes yeah,
Right.
sometimes yeah. But I just for now try to be more aware, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Cool. Okay, so then your TE, is that masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then that a little bit more FE like if it's feminine. So maybe that's why.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah,
Right.
it makes sense in that way. Yeah, because I told Dave and Shannon in my typing video, like I hear from a lot of friends that like they tell me you're very direct, you're blunt, you're direct. Like the first thing they'll tell you about me is Rose tells you how it is, stuff like
Right.
that. But okay, I've heard it a lot of times now, so I know it's true. But I don't see that in myself. And I told Dave and Shannon in my typing video that um, what I think when I hear that is, if only you knew how much time I spend like rephrasing words, like you know,
Trying to be
you can,
less aggressive with your TE. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then and
Okay.
then Dave told me like, there's no way, there's no nice way to tell your friends their shirt is ugly. So
Right.
yeah, I was like, yeah, okay, that's what it's like. Yeah.
Right, but it still sounds like it's masculine and you're trying to curb it, like you're trying to reduce it, even though you say it's feminine. Yeah.
It might be masculine.
Right.
Although I do feel like my FI is masculine.
I
If
see
that
your
makes
identity.
sense, like the
Yeah,
coin,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Why do you think you feel that? Reasons.
Yeah, yeah, because when I get in like the tidal wave, or when I really feel strongly about something, it really comes in like
Right.
masculine FI. Yeah.
Okay. And then
And
you
I'm
don't.
non-movable. Yeah.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
you're more able to be movable with the tribe. You're more able to like go along with the flow and things.
I guess, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure it out
Right.
what it's like, but yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
Interesting. So ENTJ. And then your NI is masculine or feminine?
Feminine
Okay.
also. Yeah. So double
Okay.
feminine blessed. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. What? So you mentioned double feminine blast. Have you noticed that means something, or
I'm thinking about it, but I try to figure out what it means. But when they say feminine is like flowing, like movable,
right?
like non, what do you call it, like stable or something.
Right.
It does feel like that. I feel like I have to speak, otherwise I'll forget what I'm going to say, or like I'll forget where I'm going,
Yeah.
like that kind
Yeah.
of.
I have the same thing. I have double feminine blast, and then so your consume
Okay.
is double masculine, and it's a demon consume.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what do you feel like double feminine consume
Double
blast?
feminine blast.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
is it like for you?
Well, so my blast is much lower than yours in my stack.
Okay.
It's at least third, if not fourth. But
Hmm.
yeah, it's really hard to put your finger on what you want to say, and and yeah, direct the words the way that you see them internally,
Hmm.
and yeah, and put them into words, like they're concepts that it's like an idea that you want to give out, and then you don't know where to start or where to finish, or
Yeah.
or how to give it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So mine is first. So
Right.
I feel like I know where I'm going. Like I know what I want to say. Just while I'm saying it, I'm still trying to figure it out, make it up. Like
Okay.
I'm doing now. I'm just going somewhere, and I don't know where my
Where you'll end up.
sentence is going to start where it's going to finish when I start. Yeah. Right.
Right. Yeah. Interesting. So like sometimes, yeah, I feel that too. Like sometimes it'll just trail off and you're like, well, I think I made my point. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sort
Or
of thing.
sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I'll go for too long. Like I think I've not made
Okay.
my point, but people are like, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, yeah. we get it. Okay, yeah. Or at least
Right.
that's what it feels like. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So then tell me a little bit about your TE. What is it for you? How does it express itself then? Like you said, what works or what works for everybody?
Yeah. Um,
That's just it. That's the definition.
yeah, and like, yeah, figuring out the truth, figuring out, yeah,
The truth.
what works, or like, yeah. Um, so when someone says something that I
Right.
think is not right, I feel the like need to correct it, even though
To correct it.
it's
It
not.
contradicts.
Yeah, yeah. I can't have things
Right.
predict. I think.
So that's
Yeah,
that's true for TI too.
yeah, yeah. That's lead T. I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but TE. Mm, yeah, I think it's trying to make it work for everybody.
And if it contradicts like what the established truth is, does that bother you, or you're okay with just something that is true, like, you know what I mean?
No, I don't think I
No.
know.
Okay. Like let's say everybody accepts a certain thing to be true, and then someone's going against that. Is that something that will contradict for you? Like you like that agreement, or
Yeah, I think I like the agreement, and most of the times I think the majority is right.
oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? So if it's just one person disagreeing,
Right.
I usually think they're wrong because they're the only one,
I
kind
get it.
of, but like not always. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
the pattern is that I think. I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to think about what it actually needs to be
and and
that
you
lead.
put yourself as EJ because you do think you have the tribe issues, like people
Yeah,
issues. Yeah.
yeah, and it's last place, so it's like double. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, doubly wired.
Yeah. Double activated.
Double activated. Yeah, that is really obvious. I don't think if they would have come back with anything else than EJI, like, or maybe IP, but no. Like I think double observer is just so obvious, and
Right.
struggles are also so obvious. Like,
Right.
yeah, I wouldn't have believed anything else. Yeah, those just all I think about are myself and the rest and the people and the thing. Yeah,
Right. Are you
yeah,
are do you feel that worry that you care what everyone is thinking or how everyone is feeling?
yeah.
More thinking or feeling what you care about?
More thinking, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also feeling.
Like how they
Um,
feel about you.
yeah, 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 yeah. But how they feel about me, how they think about me is it's just what they're. yeah,
their opinion.
what their thoughts about me are. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a struggle. Yeah, yeah,
And it can't get shut, like it's hard to turn it off. It's like always there.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that's tough. Yeah.
yeah. I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to think about when I would not have that, and
Right.
I don't think
When you're
anytime.
alone. When you're alone. Or even then,
Yeah,
like they're probably thinking I'm alone and I'm not talking to them because
yeah,
even
and
then.
also I'm addicted to talking to people like with my phone.
Right, okay.
I'm always online, always talking to people, always in the group chats. The only one like ha ha ha, like sending messages like just out of the blue, you know, like I'm.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the addiction that I
Right. Do you,
also really
and the validation, are you also addicted to validation or
yeah, I think so, yeah.
yeah?
Um
Like that's the most satisfying thing for you is when someone like accepts that you've done something for everyone that's yeah.
yeah, I'm now thinking of the example with the group chat,
Right.
like I'm always checking who has read it, you know. Oh, the
Uh,
person has read it but not responded. Why? Like, do they not think it's funny? Do they not think it's true? Do
right.
they like what I said? You know, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Just
Right.
now starting to think more about it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and then your so then your NI is feminine. So how do you see that come into play? Because you thought it
yeah,
was SI.
yeah. But like I said, I could have gone with ENFJ to like,
Right.
and I didn't really know, and I still
Right.
don't really know what to think about it. Like
Do you feel
how,
that you're more control over chaos?
yeah. Um, okay, so I also told David Chen in my typing video that I live with my boyfriend and he is my like point of reference for a lot of things. And he is, I think I haven't typed himself or like
Right.
made a typing video, but I think he's lead NI. He's an INFJ, I think,
Okay.
or INTJ, I don't know. Um, but he's really control over chaos, like IJ. So when I compare myself to him, I
You feel
didn't think,
chaos.
yeah,
Right.
but I think it makes sense. I'm control over chaos. Yeah, but not as strongly, you know.
Right. Do you often plan like the future? Do you often think about what's going to happen in the next 10 years, 5 years? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I kind of yeah. I try to make all the blocks fit. You know, like oh,
Right.
okay, we're gonna go on that holiday for that long, and afterwards we're doing that, and um. Oh, but I want to do this. Oh, I can do it late. I can do it after that.
Right.
Or okay, no, I should do this first. You know, like yeah, I'm
So
always
does
trying
that
to.
whole process there feel more feminine or like it more movable, like everything can change or you're not locked into your plans?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. My understanding doesn't go so far that I can
Right.
really say that, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what a masculine, how that would look like when it's masculine, you know?
Yeah. Mine's feminine too, so
Okay. So you don't
yeah.
know. Okay.
Right. So and then your SE is going to be masculine.
Yeah.
So are you aware of that? Like it should be pretty strong.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the Q&A videos was about memory.
Right.
And they say masculine sensory has a strong memory or like,
Right.
yeah. And I really see that. I really think I have a good memory for yeah, for time, like when something happened or how old I was when something happened or who did this and who then did this, you know,
Right.
that really, I really see that. Yeah.
And do you
Yeah.
see yourself as more audio kinesthetic?
Um, yeah, I haven't really read into the modalities so
Right. Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
So they
Okay.
told me audio and like one anecdote would be that I think I'm really good at languages. So yeah,
Right.
that's one of my, yeah, the things that I,
Interesting.
um, yeah, see as true, but yeah. Otherwise I don't really know.
And do you see the sensory world as something that you can crush and move and change? Yeah. You don't feel
Um,
like you can't change things or like you feel like you have control over your environment and I don't know.
Yeah, if you say it like that, yeah,
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I play I play volleyball. I play and also other
Right.
sports. So yeah, it comes out there where I want to like crush it. You know, I
Crush the
feel the
ball.
need to like, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I get
A little
aggressive
aggressive.
about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and when I really get like hyped up, you know, like during a game or something, I get really aggressive, and I really feel that. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. And so then your masculine FI, we touched on it a little bit. Are you in touch with it? Do you know what you like? Do you know what?
No, I
No.
don't think so. Not yet.
Right.
um, no, that's one of the things I have to work on. But yeah, I do know what I like. I think like I don't do a lot of things that I don't like. I
Right.
think, but then
Do you know what you
also,
want for yourself?
yeah, I think so. But I feel like, okay, sometimes when I'm doing something, you know, sometimes I'll say like, oh, let's go do this or something, you know, for example, to my boyfriend. And then after like 20 minutes of preparing, like let's say a game, like after 20 minutes of preparing, like we laid all the cards out on the table or something, you know, board game, I realized I actually don't want to do this. You know, like I just realized now I don't want to I don't want to go and get in the process of doing
Right.
this.
But it
So
takes you some time, I guess.
I guess so, yeah. Yeah.
Right. So then why would you
Yeah.
like, and you said you were the one who came up with the idea, like in your example. So
Yeah, yeah.
you thought it would be fun for him, like for the tribe. You thought it would be something for the tribe, and then you realize I don't want to do it for me.
I guess I thought it was something that objectively seen is a great idea, like playing
Right.
games, fun, right? It's a fun
Right.
thing, but didn't think about the fact that at that point I didn't want to do it or something. I don't
Interesting.
know. Yeah.
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 Have you seen many tidal waves from your FI?
Um yeah, I guess when someone really pisses me off, um it's real, and then it gets really strong. Like I will be super angry, like
Right.
and it not only to the outside world, but like in my head. If one person really pisses me off and like I'm really angry, I'll kind of like close off, and that person will like in my head never be my friend anymore. You know, it's really that
In
extreme.
that moment, like it'll be real in the moment,
Yeah, but also later.
but also later. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a long time and a lot of
Right.
effort
So yeah,
to
it
get over
also
that.
sounds like your double demons are masculine, two masculine demons. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's you swing, I guess. You yeah, yeah.
Right. And do you feel like do you ever destroy things when you're upset or yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, you break
yeah,
things there.
yeah. I punch walls. Yeah,
You punch
yeah.
walls. Okay.
Yeah, it used to get me in trouble sometimes as a kid, you know,
Yeah.
because then you haven't learned yet to not take out that aggression, you know, to like
Right.
other people. Not that I like hit people, but like
Yeah, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
push them or something when I was like really small. Um, but yeah, now I've learned to not do that.
Right. But you still
But
have
yeah,
the
when
urge.
I
You still want to do it.
yeah, I still feel that. Yeah, I guess you could call it aggression. Yeah, I still feel
Yeah.
that, and I try to like um calm myself down, but then in the later point, you know, just like yeah, punch a wall or like rip a book apart or yeah, that
Yeah.
really yeah, it manifests
Interesting.
physically.
Yeah. Do you do anything ever to try to get more in touch with your FI or your SE?
Mm, I don't know how like what would be a
I
thing?
don't know. Like I was talking to Otim, and he said like for his SE, he would take cold showers. I'm not recommending that, but I mean, but like he would do things that would put him in his body and make him realize that he's present, right? For his SE at least.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, or
I
like
guess that's what I
focus
do
on
with
your food
sports.
or things like that. Focus
I
on
guess it's
reality around you.
what I try to do with sports
Okay.
when I play
In
like
play
when I
mode,
play
yeah.
volleyball. Yeah, yeah, it's yeah, then I can really get in the moment
In the
and
moment.
forget everything else. Just
Right.
focus on the ball, focus on my teammates, focus on
Right.
my own body, like hitting. Yeah, I
Okay, so
think
so that's that's
do
SE
that.
play. Yeah, okay, interesting. And then your FI, are you able to get in touch with it at all? Maybe even in your sleep. Like you have sleep third, so it should be hobby, right?
Mhm. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But to be honest, I don't really know. I
Okay.
don't. But I guess I do. But
Do you,
like, yeah. But how would that work?
do you spend time going over your ideals, and you know what you want, like ideally, or how you value your concepts, or like it's just going over that stuff
I don't think it's consciously.
consciously?
Yeah, I don't think um, I'm doing it consciously. Yeah, I'm just not thinking about it. I don't know.
Right.
No.
Do you maybe you have a different experience of sleep?
Yeah, I don't really know.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
could
that's
have,
fine. That's fine. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. If they would have told me you're consumed third and sleep less, I would also have believed that because
Right.
I don't see myself doing a lot of sleep. Only in a sense where they say I'm an energy dominant person.
Right. Yeah, I was
So
just
I
gonna
get
ask.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you do feel that you're more energy dominant than info dominant?
Um, yeah, the explanation they have given of it. Yeah, I think I'm more about efficiency, like getting stuff moving than
Right.
information.
But
Yeah.
if efficiency is also like reducing inefficiencies, like not only being efficient, like I don't know, walking the shortest distance between 2 points all the time. Um, you feel that?
Mm, yeah, yeah. I guess I'm just thinking now of like an anecdote would be in the supermarket, listing your groceries
Right.
the way
Yeah.
they're
The
in the
pack.
order of the
Yeah.
store. Yeah, yeah, stuff like that. But also
Interesting.
um, the example I gave in my typing video that I wasn't aware that it was an example of this, but that they pointed out um, is that I like to sleep in, and then like when I get up, it's only like go go go. I don't sit down, have my food,
Right.
pack my bag. It's just like, and
All
then I'm
all
gone.
day.
Yeah, yeah,
And then at night, do you crash? Are you like really tired at night, or
yeah, yeah.
yeah?
It's like, yeah,
Do you get a lot of hours of sleep?
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
8. No, no
Okay.
less. Yeah, yeah,
Cool. All right.
yeah. Oh, I
Um,
didn't know that was that, but yeah, I do.
I don't know either. I'm just checking all the data points here. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
What about like if they said you were info dominant, could you also see that as being true? Like, do you see some info dominance in your life at all?
Only with the like um when someone is saying something that is incorrect, that I want to
Correct
like
it.
give the right information.
Right.
Other than that, I don't think so.
You don't
Yeah,
see yourself as wanting to teach and wanting to give off information to people at all. It's
with
less.
glass first, you would think so, right? Yeah,
Right. Less.
yeah. I guess it's. I think it's more for the sake of getting like for the sake of then moving. Um, so I blast so that everybody knows
What they're
what we're doing.
doing.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
I
yeah,
think.
that sounds more energy dominant for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'd be interested in seeing how your sleep turns up, because then it should be a hobby. It should be something that you enjoy doing. Yeah.
yeah. I guess.
Maybe you listen to music and you contemplate while you're listening to music, or I don't know.
No, I sing along when I when I
Yeah.
listen. Yeah, maybe a few like 2 weeks ago I was with some friends like a weekend away, and we were biking, and I go on biking holidays a lot, and when I'm
Okay.
biking, it's really sleep energy, a lot of thinking, a lot of
Right.
and then it's planning the future
Right.
for what I like, making future plans for things that I want to do. Yeah,
Right. Okay.
yeah,
Interesting. Okay. Cool.
I think. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I forgot to ask you before we started. Do you have something that you want to promote, or
No, not
no?
really.
Do you have any
No.
message that you want to give off to the tribe, like something about your type that people should know, or
Um, no, I don't think so. Just
no?
thank you for doing all this. It's really,
Yeah.
really great. I've been binge watching your interviews
Okay. Cool.
the
Yeah. Thank
past
you.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really cool. Yeah, it's
Thank
really
you very
helping.
much for coming. Yeah. It's really nice that you were able to come do this. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.